Right out the gate, this isn't just a routine case. We're looking at a defendant with a deep layered criminal history. But here's the real question. At what point does a judge stop giving chances and start drawing the line? Stay with me, this escalates fast.
Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail. So that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation, so that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, theft, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. Good morning. This is Mr. Hoffpower's sentencing. I didn't see you over there, Mr. Hoffpower. Good morning. Good morning. Are you Crystal Vogan? And Ms. Vogan was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to theft of property, a state jail felony. That agreement was for a 4-year deferred probation with a $1,000 fine as well as restitution in the amount of $9,400. I've received the pre-sentence report. Have y'all all had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes. Yeah.
And
This is where things get critical. The judge is reviewing the pre-sentence investigation report, basically the defendant's entire life on paper. And trust me, in cases like this, history doesn't just matter. It can decide everything.
any additions or corrections or?
There's a lot of history, we understand, Your Honor, but discussed it with counsel also restitution.
Speak up, I'm
I
sorry.
just want to make sure the court knows restitution, most of the main issue we're looking at, get some of that money back.
I've got 1, 2, 3 and a quarter pages of criminal history. Well, there's a lot of stuff that wasn't dismissed.
There 14 felonies. Let that sink in. That's not a pattern, that's a lifestyle, and you can already feel the judge's patience starting to wear thin. Would you trust probation again after hearing that?
There were 14 felonies that weren't dismissed. At least 4 or 5 misdemeanors that weren't dismissed. I understand the restitution, and y'all know my position on that already this morning, but there's I mean, she's on probation right now in Sutton County, correct?
Yes.
I have been for 2 years.
Right. So do they know about this case? And what has happened over there, if anything?
I'm still continuing on my deferred. Because I'm actually supposed to start nursing.
I can't understand you.
I'm supposed to start nursing school.
When?
I was actually supposed to start in September, but I had to wait to see.
Are you really?
Now this is a reality check. The defendant is talking about becoming a nurse, but the court is asking the hard question nobody wants to say out loud. Can someone with this record really turn things around, or is this just another promise?
Really going to be able to go to nursing
Yes, I
school
am.
with this type of criminal
Yes, ma'am.
history?
Yes, ma'am. Because I haven't been convicted of it. I'm a CNA now.
Because it shows 9,400, but then it also, that was from inside the bank, and then it shows 500 from an ATM and 100 from a cash app, totaling 10,000, not 9,400. Is that correct?
And that would have been added on, I don't think that's a bank fee, I believe. I don't think that.
Well, it says 500 was withdrawn from an ATM outside the bank. Is that right? You know better than anybody.
I only went in into it. I didn't have no access to the car or nothing.
Okay. So possibly the other person that was involved did that?
Only thing we knew about
That
was
was,
the 400 that was within the bank.
I wasn't aware, Your Honor, when we did it, when I got the PSIs, when I was notified, I was in the cash route. But if it was a withdrawal, then that would be her responsibility joint and separately, so
Right, it says, so
just a request.
the contact from Do Good said that the defendant withdrew the entire loan amount of $10,000, 94 from inside the bank, 500 from an ATM, and 100 from a Cash App transaction. It doesn't matter if you did it or if the other person that you were with did it. Y'all were working together. So you're both, and what's the other status of
I
the,
don't have the other status of another person, Your Honor, that's just one who that's the charge. I'm not coaching on there. But she's responsible.
yeah. So I mean, if there was another person, and you didn't give that information, then that's, okay. Apparently the cops didn't either, so.
She went in the bank, she was the one called. Side, whether or not she had a accomplice on the backside, not to my knowledge.
And hold on, so the probations in Sutton County, have they been transferred to Harris County? So you're going in person in Harris County?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and so it's the state's position to go forward with the agreement?
I understand the court's concern, and the state has the same. Like I said, our initial deal was to get some of the money back on our victim, however, we
So,
understand.
all right, so here's what I'm going to do, Ms. Bogan. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Can y'all hold it down over there, please? I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. I just don't know. I just can't believe I'm even considering doing this, honestly. I'm not. I can't.
And there it is, the moment everything shifts. You can literally hear the judge second-guessing the deal in real time. This is what happens when the facts hit harder than the agreement.
There's no way. I mean, it has to be straight probation, and I realize that that's going to potentially have some issues, but I can't with 14 prior felony offenses, same type of thing, so.
I don't.
You do?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay. How many do you think you have?
I have 3 here and one back home.
Okay, you have lots of them that were at the same time for different offenses.
And I was never convicted, never charged.
Yeah, you did probations for them. Forgery of a financial instrument. Don't talk over me. March 3rd, 2008, Harris County, 180 days in jail, so that one was reduced. March of 2014, forging identification cards in Cuyahoga County, Ohio, 1 year probation. Same charge, same probation, so that's 2 in Ohio. March of 2014, aggravated theft in Ohio, another probation, the same date, but still another charge. March of 2014, attempted drug possession, pled guilty, 1 year probation. March of 2014, same thing in Ohio, possessing criminal tools, probation, all of that. It was at the same time, but still different cases. November of 2014, forgery, 2 cases, got probations in those. I'm going to run out of fingers. March, another one, a theft, aggravated theft in Ohio in 2014. Then we go to Sutton County, Texas, and you have 5 continuous smuggling of persons for pecuniary benefit, and that's the 10-year probation that you're on in 5 different cases.
Okay,
That's not correct.
no, okay.
So how many cases are you on probation for in Sutton County?
It all ran together, so.
I understand it all,
It's one.
it doesn't run, but that's not how it works.
Yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
When it runs together, it just means you're serving it at this.
Boom. Deal rejected. And just like that, everything falls apart. But wait, it gets worse. What happens next isn't just a legal mistake. It's a complete meltdown that's about to cost her even more.
I'm rejecting the plea agreement. I'm resetting your case for 3 weeks. We'll see you back in 3 weeks. Y'all can talk about it then. Ma'am,
What?
this is not gonna help.
It don't matter, my life's on anyway.
Well, looks like you did that, not me. I'll see you in 3 weeks. Come on, hold on, get her, don't let her go. Come back.
What?
Everybody heard it.
You're bullshit.
Come back.
You're a lawyer.
I told my lawyer he was bullshit. I didn't say this.
You don't talk like that to anybody in this case because he didn't do this either, you did.
He got me the plea.
He did he did a great job. I'm gonna find at this time that your bond is not sufficient because of your attitude and because of your
I gotta go to work, so I'm gonna lose my job and everything too.
Well, maybe you shouldn't cuss at your lawyer, maybe you shouldn't have this attitude here in the courtroom. I'm going to raise your bond. What's the bond currently set at? Don't cry now after saying it's bullshit to him and acting like this in here. Stop. No, you're gonna make it worse. You're just gonna make it worse. You should, when I told you a minute ago to stop, you should have stopped when I told you to. Let's see, can you? All right, I'm going to set your bond at $25,000. Go back with the bailiff.